double red? What's the double red? Oh, what's the double red?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs to try to control the pace of the game. It's Todd Gurley's
Rams. We try to take down the dance people from
Ezekiel Elliott's Cowboys.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
42, I got to take Canada. Yeah, I ain't feel like getting about this bed. It was cold. They should have had that heat on. It was cold.
I forgot about it. Scratching for me. Scratching, man.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Elliott last year so darn good, over 1,600 yards, most in the NFL. Actually, there were 10 teams that didn't rush for as many yards as he did. That's how good he was.
And just think, there is a place for him to get better. And I think it's in pass receiving. Not necessarily the hands, but just throwing it to him more, getting him into open space. He can make even more big plays doing that.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Don't do that.
Nice job by the defensive front there.
No. I need something to eat. Hey, you should have got
only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Just say no. You got some of them.
Ready now for 2nd and 9.
Say you want to eat it show when you want.
Why they eat it when I want.
On play action to Elliott. Here's
Prescott. Time about that.
Running back, and he's got it.
Time. Just say, hey, I'm stop trying to get this up.
The Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Did you tell her?
Good tackle, man.
You would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw no.
Sharing is scary.
Challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that would be considered a fumble.
So a fumble on 2nd down. They're able to maintain possession. Brings up 3rd. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Little girl had cancer before with cancer. She never had to have blood transfusion and platelet transfusion.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
She was in stage 3 because they had to take out her left kidney because the tumor had took over her whole kidney and spread to lymph node.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
She came down here for them to visit for spring break. And that's when we found that lump on the side of her. And the people said, I was going to tell her to the children when they came in the baby had cancer. So that's how she ended up doing the show.
Fresh set of downs here. And they're definitely showing blitz here. A first down carry by Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
People be doing 24 rounds.
2nd down, Prescott. And he whips that one incomplete there. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Prescott off the play fake to McFadden. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He got tackled. You don't die in football.
On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Hit the top off a little bit, too.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick. And it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's Gurley. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Last year, Gurley, 74% of LA's carries. That's the highest percentage in the league.
But no real payoff because they finished 31st in the league in rushing. I think as a team, they ran for 78 yards per game. They had a 1,000-yard receiver in Kenny Britt out wide, but they really didn't scare people downfield. And because of that, they stacked the line of scrimmage and stuffed the run game.
To throw is gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Wilbur. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
On second down, Elliott. And they'll be driven back, losing yardage to the 9. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. On play action, Prescott. Hard throw, incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
I gotta figure this out before
on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
I was going, I said, we were already talking. So she said, if you can't do it, then you scared. So what you think I should do?
Our first update now comes from Atlanta. It's the Bills
who are leading. Okay, just say that.
We'll keep you updated on that one
just as it
progresses. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Man. But say, but if you do come through again, this job will still leave me open, you know, I can take it. You know what I'm saying? But say if I just take the job early, then the other shit come through, then I might have to let it go, you know what I'm saying?
I think you
so
are. I don't think
the lady said I can figure it out, or I can just reschedule. So what I want to do
be loose with the football again.
Take it to the
You're
wind,
going to take care of it,
reschedule.
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the seat.
With these people, yeah.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, because see, then I know if I'm more likely.
A little juke move there on a nice game. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
I know what you're thinking out there. A lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Early again here on first down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
It ain't really that much to fill out.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him. And some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Oh, you're talking about from the other time you knew what was going to be now there?
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot.
Congratulations, schedule 9 o'clock a.m. Location University, Executive Park.
Now it's gone. And out the receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
It's not your fault how far it is of South Boulevard.
Oh, that's South Boulevard. Okay, yeah.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Paycheck source.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, create profile.
Down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop a cold. Nothing there.
To the email so I can see your next.
We talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Just fucking get a bonus for you. Get a bonus for who you love. And that's about helping us find talent to bring you.
Another carry now for Gurley. Fights off the defender. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
What? My name again?
They'll run it now with Dunbar. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Yeah.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll run again here with Dunbar. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Okay, great. Yeah, because that ain't going to get it in.
2nd down following the run.
She sees the thing. She didn't get the out front of 7:55.
They'll try the air now with Gall. Over the middle complete. It's Reynolds. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now Gurley. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Okay, so that means you never turn.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and showed that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
Hold on. Shit, I can't focus.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Put Dallas.
Catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Lowercase Dallas. That enough? That good enough? Okay, hold on. Yeah, I got both of them.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Get down here.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
3rd and goal, Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. And his kick is good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A reminder, later tonight, the Colts, they'll be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then Monday night, it's the Redskins getting a 2nd straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
It's the shield. That's what came up when I put in installation. It said Winston's shield. It did.
Installations, INS.
I know how to spell installation, but when I put
the Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. We clocked out at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. That's 6 seconds, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Okay, no, now.
Hold on. Put SINSUL and see what come up.
If it ain't already there,
put L.
It's not out. What else can you get us?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Seminar.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Neither one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successfully.
The Cemetery man Chris Jones on to kick. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's Austin. Shifts by him. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. An NFL update there in the 2nd quarter in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved out to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Right, look.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, shit.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
What's up, LaRock? We playing now.
Here's Goff now on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Austin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Yeah, but Kansas City on the way. They get ready to score.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
First down.
Again they run with Gurley. And they go the wrong way on this one.
Oh, that's what it said.
Yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
He'll be a patch.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Tomorrow, yeah. You just waiting for this ass whooping at you.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Yeah, you waiting for this ass whooping. I'm going to give you,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams.
I'm going to give you ass whooping like you get in trouble in school and your mama whoop.
And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
I knew it.
Hand it to me. Yeah. Isolation. You say what?
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I know.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
go ahead and play
touchback,
something.
and
Let
it
me hear
comes out to
something.
the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look
go ahead and play
some
some old shit. Let me hear something.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What?
You can do order picking.
Who? On second down. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
Oh, they do.
They tried to get him into space.
Is the two back?
That was a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember,
I seen him. He was in a party.
I was going to say he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, because the messages I seen, it had blue name and Truth. So I'm like, Truth must have done got out of whatever he was going through.
Receivers work on a little bit more.
On third down, it's Prescott. It's complete to Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The completion.
Oh, yeah. It might be right.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Oh, so they both went out, but they ain't playing yet. Yeah.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Yeah.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Jalen Smith. I got to have some enthusiasm for this young man who missed his whole rookie year because of a knee injury in college. To see him back on the field making plays, that's exciting.
It is. And the good news for him, still just 22 years old. So hopefully a long, bright future ahead of him. They run. It's Gurley. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now looking to throw. And he's got Rodgers. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's a don't even see that shit. It ain't nothing. Oh, no, I'm saying it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. That's why I gotta every time I click that button, say subscribe. Right back up. It's like the same.
We're back to Arlington right after this time.
Saying I got a long one, and I got and I keep mashing the button. And why did not? No, I'm serious, cause I went ahead and went through the whole process. So the lady, I say, look here. Y'all call me every day, 4 times a day, and I do the same thing. I answer, I push the button, so then I want to speak to y'all again. So then y'all get on the phone, then y'all ask me, and then I say, look, I'm not interested. And then it just keeps going. Then I probably say, I said I'm not interested. So then another one called.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Then they say, okay, you can hit the push button, you can talk to one, or you can hit the button and say D and C.
Over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop.
Somebody like
guy playing the defensive tackle position.
You know how they say you can do that. You can call somebody. You stop calling the phone because it's like the last one or something.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
And then same thing with Blue. Blue got the same shit. And I got, he did it again. Blue got the same thing. Some girl.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Blue said, talking about. They wanted to. Some Blue said, so Blue said something, so they like got off the subject with that because Blue had said something like.
Goff and his guys not coming off
So
the field.
it was something crazy.
They're going for this.
Yeah, same person said it. When I talked to you about. Yeah, same. They still did Blue like that. And then Lamos just said something. Yeah, man. They said you're now getting on goddamn PS4 and shit. It's crazy.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I said, yeah, that's what it sounds
out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get
into
the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have they sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
You worried about what's the name of
feeling pretty good about
it. Whatever. I'm thinking about all day. I'm coming.
How the hell you always smile more than you do, bro?
So the D-line's going to spread out. Prescott from the gun. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. An NFL update there in the second quarter in Baltimore. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Off on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
I'm down 21-6, man. I've been bullshit, man. I went for it on like my 18, man. I should have punted the ball.
Prescott looks to throw on first. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a second down.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about, man. Hell, I wasn't thinking, to be honest with you.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down.
What's the score in it? Oh, there you go.
A second down throw for Prescott. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Cowboys on third
I said,
down.
You said 10-7?
They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. Now Prescott. That's caught by Butler over the middle. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back near the 34-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've come to halftime.
I kicked 2 51-yard field goals, man.
As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. A second quarter score from down in Houston. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll make it third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back.
Kansas City second half team,
they've got to hold up.
Come on, run the screen play. K11.
The Rams on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, Goff. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. The Rams dead last in the NFL last year on third down conversions, just 32%, but they come through there.
They've got a much better chance of that number rising this year for a variety of factors. Of course, they're going to get their quarterback, Jared Goff, going. But the big part is, last season, they were really a one-trick pony on offense. Now they'll be much more varied under new head coach Sean McVay.
Second down now after the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game
What they do?
but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. Now gone. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now Goff on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Gurley. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Now Dunbar. And some room to run now. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Shift together here from the D-line. On the run, Dunbar. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Wilber in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They go to Elliott again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Prescott now. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Prescott off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Fumble.
Time to establish the run game here.
Fumble, he hit me.
And he'll push
Sack
this forward
fumble.
only
He
to
hit
about
me
the
and I fumbled the ball.
42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know. Today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Man, punt the ball.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Goff. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back now here on EA Sports.
Okay,
It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Second down following the run. Again, it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 9. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get it, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they?
Yeah.
They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. Goff now looks to throw. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. As
it's
this
just the anesthesia. It's the dosage.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I mean, she in a deep sleep. She relaxed. She ain't going to be snoring. Not a thing. It's the medicine, man. That's how it is. Yeah. I have no idea.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I mean, it goes body weight and all that stuff, man. Whereas if they, you know,
do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
You know, it wears off.
Just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
It wears off.
And continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the fourth quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they've got to keep that going, want to continue to grind out the clock because it's definitely in their favor at this stage of the game. Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there, and that's run the football.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. The play fake to Gurley, now Goff. He sets to fire deep. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Yeah, they'll do 100%. Yep. Yep.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
He's taken down. Stephen Paya in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Around the NFL.
Well, no, your insurance, all your insurance cover your the ride and everything, man. I know it. I was there.
5 on the season so far. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Yeah. Ain't he, though? Hey, you see that? No, he should have punted the ball.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Come on, deep bust through that, man.
Able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Yep.
Thomas, what's up, man? What you doing, bro?
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
Damn,
they say it's incomplete.
I understand that, bro, but you been telling me 2 hours ago, bro, you sit up and said you was finna eat and you finna come. Like, come on, bro, you see me hitting you and you not saying nothing and you up here in the party just kicking it, bro. Like, come on, I got shit to do, bro.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Incomplete.
Shit, man.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes
my
there's
bad. I
just
ain't
too
mean
much
to call you,
pressure
bro.
there.
I'm coming out right now.
In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. A good effort there from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is
man,
close to
a
getting
yard
there.
short,
It was
bro.
right on target, but it winds up being just a little bit short.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Understand, Steezy. Yeah, he gonna throw quick and get this pick 6 right here.
From the gun, here's Goff. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
I'm joining right now.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Dunbar. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Around the NFL 4th quarter right now in Atlanta. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. Back to throw. Goff. And look at this.
Yes, sir. Good tip drill.
It's Chidobe, the rookie from Colorado.
Them motherfuckers are 9.5
between his ears right
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta
now.
get
It's
them.
just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part
I ain't got them.
is those 6
get me some
inches
for my
between
B-Day,
the
though.
ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline,
Low top that same color?
the offense coordinator,
Oh yeah, I'm getting them low
quarterback's
top.
coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's what he's going to get down and get himself calm.
On the counter, Elliott. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys
Yo,
really
this
did a
nigga
nice
Nick's
job
getting
of paying
smaller and
attention during the
smaller, boy.
scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Prescott from the gun on third. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
One of y'all motherfuckers' feet stink. That's your feet.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
That's the feet of y'all ass. One of them stinks. You see your ass and your feet. I don't care which one it is, but you can find out which one it is for me.
Look at that. Look at that. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Cowboys. Alfred Morris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Spin it with a knee, because once you go spin it off,
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And you just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2, try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
No field goal.
2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. Space to maneuver at the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Now he's flushed out left. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
Hey, LeRod.
To the 43-yard line.
I made him fumble. Oh, he knows he's getting ready to get the chew on right there.
Second, they declined the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand.
Hey, LeRod, boy, I made him fumble, bro. He's sick.
Yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. But let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football.
Oh, I got the chew on.
Take the football.
I got the chew on. You ain't got to worry about it, bro.
Shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They're ready now for 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
At one point, the LA Rams defensive front four was made up of 4 first-round draft picks, but maybe the best of them all at that time. And still is Aaron Donald. Yeah, he's a force.
Former Pitt Panther, and we were praising him a lot last year during our weekly commentary updates, weren't we?
Yeah, strength, quickness, mobility, he has it all. 4th in the Defensive Player of the Year voting in 2016.
Meanwhile, in Foxborough, they're in the 4th quarter. And the Panthers looking pretty good. Their lead growing even further. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They'll look to throw. And can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I'm going to call the timeout. Call the timeout.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Come on, Charles. You know I got to goddamn use a beating.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley.
Ball game.
And he'll be a couple
Ball
yards
game.
shy of the 20
Ball
at
game.
the 18.
Ball game.
It'll be a gain of
Ball
4.
game.
And that's
Ball
gonna lead
game.
to a 3rd and 12.
He's sick. Boy, somebody could. Boy, he's going to jump off a bridge.
Wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However,
you got to iPhone.
Really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
shut him down. Well, he scored 21 points in the 2nd quarter. He got nothing.
You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both
nothing. You better call a suicide watch. Motherfucker, get ready to jump off a bridge. It's about the process. Got the grind, baby.
And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to
play 4 quarters. What?
and a face mask, baby.